June, you're the shop steward here at Debenhams on Henry Street. So tell us where you're at the moment, I suppose, with this dispute.
Okay, where we're at now is we're holding pickets in all 11 stores. Some of us are doing 24 hours to stop the stock leaving the stores. That's our leverage. And today we're actually going to do a march down to the Convention Centre where there's leaders' questions on, and we're going to be raised yet again in the Dáil to Micheál Martin. Personally, myself, I've spoken to him twice now about the Duffy Cattle report, which is sitting there. They don't need to do a new investigation. That's sitting there ready to be signed off. It was done after the Cleary's dispute. Now today on our march, we're actually going to walk past Cleary's to show that it is still happening before we make our way on the quays heading down to the Convention Centre.
And what would you ask from members of the public to do to support you guys at the moment?
Okay, well, we're going to have a rally now on Saturday to mark 100 days. It's 100 days since we were all made redundant. We didn't think we'd be still here. I don't think the company thought we'd be still here, but we are still here fighting, so we would ask them to come along and to support us, and also to boycott Debenhams online. They have the .ie site is still up, but the money is not coming to Ireland. It's been siphoned off to the UK, so there's no money coming here.
We got sold it! We got sold it!
Yeah, so I'm here today kind of standing in solidarity with the workers, kind of on behalf of people before profit. For the last 7 or 8 weeks, a group of workers from Debenhams come from my area, Finglas, Ballymun, have organised protests in the community outside Bank of Ireland. And their kind of task was, I guess, to show that Bank of Ireland, the shareholder in this company, should be forced to kind of use its influence to ensure that the workers are paid a fair redundancy. I guess kind of taking a lot of inspiration from what the workers have been doing. They've been manning 24-hour pickets here for the last 2 weeks, and I think Debenhams as a struggle is really the marker for all those that are to come. We're obviously facing into a period, I think, of mass redundancies. The ESRI have said potentially 600,000 people could face redundancy in the next year or so. I think if we're looking at the news last week of H&M closing stores across Ireland, I think we have to look back to the past, examples like Senza Lingerie, the Thomas Cook occupation. And I think workers need to, first of all, unionise and actually make sure that they can fight back when they're faced with job losses. But I think when employers don't play ball, the lesson's clear: go in, occupy the store and make sure that no stock leaves.
Okay, well, my name is Michael O'Brien. I'm a long-time activist with the Socialist Party and trade unionist. To me, this is a massively important struggle. Almost 100 days, it'll be 100 days this Friday, that the workers have sustained an action through all the hard lockdown months, and really what's at stake here is the conquest of new rights for workers in this state when it comes to our liquidation laws, which put workers very much at the back of the queue. But also on the question of the jobs massacre that's happening now. There's a promise of a retail stimulus from the government, and we're arguing the point that it shouldn't just be soft grants and loans for existing businesses, but that job shedding companies should be taken into public ownership as well to save the jobs that are there. So I think the juncture we're at now is that the liquidator realises that there's effective pickets now across all 11 stores to one degree or another. And if they're going to get the stock out, I expect they're going to be contemplating the likes of injunctions. And I know from conversation with workers that they're ready to go all the way with this and escalate as necessary. And I've no doubt that the massive support in Irish society will become more active, in fact, if anything is tried in terms of courts or all the rest of it with these workers. So